Sorry, guys. It was supposed to start in a couple minutes, but I'm having some trouble with this light. I guess you guys are stuck with up close and personal. Hold on one second. There we go. I have to mess with that a little bit. Okay. I was trying to get a little bit more. It's gonna come together. Give me a second. Okay, gang, so sorry. I'm having some technical difficulties with my light. And so I went and got my light that I use for emergencies, okay? Until my other one comes in. Okay, gang. I put this to be notified in a few minutes. So I don't know how long, if it will let you guys know that I'm live now, but we're here right now, right? Let me get a light so I can light the don't mind me, I got my pajama pants on. Alrighty. So tomorrow starts the Mercury retrograde officially. And I figured maybe we should take a look at the energy that's coming in, especially in light of the fact that we have Mercury retrograde, and we also have Venus retrograde. So this is communication and love, and so it might be a good time for us to take a peek, okay? I am just getting some my lava rocks with some nam champa, okay? So yeah, what'd I do with the incense? I moved everything around because I felt like it was too tight here. But we're gonna get started. There we go. I also would like to have things a little confusing here. I was gonna give myself another 10 minutes to get ready, but it just kind of there we go, feedback. Apologies. That way I can follow the chat with you guys. Alrighty, so let's get into it. I figured we should look at the Mercury retrograde, right? So the first thing I'm gonna do is I am going to pull 3 signs of importance. Okay, and we're gonna take a look. Yeah. Spirit, can you show me 3 signs of importance for this Mercury retrograde? So we have Taurus. Leo. What's good, Sugar Plum? And Aries, okay? So these are the 3 signs of importance for this retrograde. I'm gonna light some Palo Santo. We're gonna start to get into it. I wanted to do it a little different today. So maybe we might take the oracles at the end, or however Spirit directs me to do it. But they told me to start with the Kipper so that we could look at what the situation might be, okay? There we go. All right. So where's my Kipper deck? I changed everything around. I needed more space. Spirit, can you show me what the collective should be expecting for the Mercury retrograde? I know I started a little late today because I had a lot of like business calls I had to make and some private readings. Normally we would have done this already today. Can you show me, Spirit? What is the situation surrounding this Mercury retrograde? So adjudication is here in reverse. Hi, Copenhagen. Okay, this might be a delay in something that has to do with court or a stay. Okay, or you could be waiting for a legal issue to be addressed. What's good, Jennifer? Okay, you got message of concern in reverse. I would check your messages just to be sure you didn't overlook something. Okay, and then occupation in reverse. Some of yous could be hearing, like trying to wait to hear from a job, or you could have left the job. Like, I'm done with that. Okay, there is a journey here, a new journey, and then after that is message in the upright. So whatever news is coming in, it's gonna be good because message of concern was in the reverse. Hey, Pink. And messages in the upright is here, okay? And courthouse is in the upright. So I feel like this adjudication that's in reverse, it feels to me like this is a delay. Okay, so let's say you were supposed to have a court date for something, or you have to have some paperwork in or whatever. It's in reverse, so I feel like it may take longer than you expected. Okay, but I feel like this is in the upright here. And also, if it has to do with a child, like child support, I feel like you will be getting some clarity on that situation. I'm going to leave those 3 cards out so that we can clarify those. Spirit told me to take out the Light Seers deck. I haven't used that in a very long time. It was one of my favorites. Page of Cups with the Fool. Okay, something could have happened at a job. Okay. Hey, Malin. You're a Taurus. A lot of us are Taurus over here, okay? This is like really heavy Empress energy over here. So you got the occupation in reverse. Something could have happened at work that didn't sit well with you, okay? I feel like they could have accused you of something, or maybe you took a vacation from there, or this could be like, you know, even with the present, you know, situation where people have been working from home, right? Feels like there's some kind of offer here, okay? Maybe an apology or something, but I feel like they're asking you to come back, okay? Maybe into the office. I feel like you don't want to do that. I feel like you want a new direction, okay? Why is this message of concern? Okay, this feels like a job asking you to come back or something like that, okay? This is a reading for the Mercury Retrograde. Which begins tomorrow. You got the message of concern in reverse with the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like Spirit's trying to tell you, if you're having some type of financial issue at the moment, need not worry. Okay? Spirit is yes for everyone. Okay? You need not worry because I feel like, you know, Spirit is going to provide for you what you need. Okay? Okay, you got the judication in the reverse. You may be a little frustrated by some type of delay of something that you were trying to resolve, okay, with the Queen of Swords, okay, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Why, Spirit? The Queen of Wands, okay? I feel like you could have a situation with two feminines, okay? But I really feel like you're waiting for whatever this judication that's being held up to be finalized so that you can like start over, be the Queen of Wands, feel free, okay? Liberated. It feels like with this Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, something recently or something like you're trying to finish has to happen first, okay? Now, this could be two separate things. This could be like some type of legal issue or paperwork that you're trying to get accomplished. Could be for a business or something. And then this occupation, this offer to come back to work or something where you're deciding to go in. It feels like you're leaving one type of business and maybe entering another, okay? Or another opportunity, all right? I'm going to pick a... what is this deck called? Divine Abundance Oracle. And let's see what comes out there. Let's see. Spirit, can you show me? So you have signs and synchronicities. Instincts are the message from the inner divine, okay? So I feel like you're going to be getting signals about the direction, okay? I feel like this message of concern in reverse in the Nine of Pentacles, right now you might be thinking like, you know, I'm not sure how this is going to work out, but I'm going to proceed. And I feel like that's exactly what Spirit wants you to do, okay? They want you to rely on them, trust them in some way. Now you have humility here in reverse. Allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. And this is giving me the energy of like, you know, maybe you've been overly concerned. And Spirit is like, you know, have faith in the divine. Don't think that everything is done by your own hands because that would be impossible. We provide for you all the way through your experience, whether it is an idea, rent, being healthy. This is all brought to you by the divine. Yes, you're co-creating, but they make opportunities available to you. You got expansiveness. They want you to see that things are bigger than you. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. You see, this humility and the expansiveness, it's like recognizing how small in a way you are to the bigger picture, that you are part of the pieces and yet all is one, right? This whole thing about thinking that you're doing it on your own, when you think like that, you feel like that too. You feel like you're heading uphill, okay? So I feel like Spirit is reminding you, okay, that you are not doing this alone, okay? You got detachment at the bottom of the deck. With detachment, You finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. So remember, I also said with this judication card in reverse, it feels like something's being held up. And I feel like once you release the desire to control a situation is when it turns in your favor. All right, let's get an astro code, especially in light of the 2 retrogrades, okay? If I can get them out of the box, be in business. Okay. All right. Show me, Spirit. So the first card out is 5th house passion. Okay, some of yous could be trying to get out of one situation to enter into a new one. Adjudication could be a divorce, right? But I feel like as long as you are holding on to like having to do something by yourself or feeling the weight of all of it, it's like you can't feel passion, okay? Like you're not bringing in anything new, okay? It's like holding on to the energy of lack. Now you have descent, invitation, okay? And your descendant is like opposite parts of you, okay? So there's an invitation for you to look at maybe some lower parts of yourself, or that the fact that maybe your fear has been driving you, or a need to look at things from a fresh perspective, from the opposite perspective, may serve you well. 9th house, exploration. And that is the house of Jupiter. Okay, and I feel like Jupiter is in Pisces right now, asking us to go into the hidden places and dust off the cobwebs. And for that, bravery, right? Because some of the scariest places are within, right? You get gifts of abundance. Okay, so I feel like Spirit is also telling you, expand your ideas. You may think that there's only one way to do something, and that's not the case. Okay, transits, climate. Okay, some of yous want to change where you are, whether this is professionally or where you're living. All right, you have the 55 change. Okay, you also have 6th house sustainability here. I told you this message of concern in reverse with the 9 of Pentacles. Whatever it is that you're trying to attain, Spirit has your back. Okay, they're gonna provide the resources. Okay, maybe that's part of what you have an invitation to look at your relationship with the divine instead of thinking that it's only, you know, like you doing all the work by yourself. Okay. All right, we're going to take some tarot. They told me to use Santa Muerte today. Spirit, can you show me what is of importance for my collective? Something is not dead. You have Santa Muerte here in reverse with the Fool in the upright. 7 of Swords, though. Okay, be careful about, you know, deception or self-deception. With the 4 of Cups, you could have been, confusing yourself or deceiving yourself that an opportunity is gone. I feel that it is not. With the 10 of Cups and Judgment, okay? Hey, Mary. 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is the not knowing how to proceed, or, you know, some sort of illusions. And this illusion of maybe having to carry all the weight on your back. Okay, you got Santa Muerte here in reverse. With the Fool, Seven of Swords, Four Cups, Ten of Cups, and Judgment in the upright. Okay, so we are going to clarify that. I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot again. Let me pick these up. Just the ones that I used on the Oracle cards. I don't know why, but Spirit led me to use this deck today. I used to use this all the time. Okay. Spirit, why is Santa Muerte here in reverse? Can you show me? Temperance is here with Santa Muerte in reverse. Something that you thought maybe you left behind, okay, is coming in divine timing, like now, okay? Now, you may have been trying to put something behind you with this Santa Muerte card, but I feel like maybe you couldn't before. Maybe there were reasons, blockages, like a job, let's say, you couldn't leave or whatever. But I feel like you're getting a second shot right now. Or this is the divine timing, okay, for something to be brought back to life. Let's say this was, you know, a business idea, okay? King of Swords could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that's involved in this, all right? Or this is your energy where you are using head over heart matters. Now, the King of Swords has, you know, is all mental air, like Mercury, right? There's a need to make sure, like, dot your I's and cross your T's, okay? Because you could be thinking you're putting something to bed and it comes back up later. Okay, Seven of Wands, all right? I feel like this is telling you, you know, healthy boundaries, all right? Persisting at something. I feel like something that you might have felt was blocked, or, you know, you couldn't achieve. I feel like it's happening now because of your persistence. Now, you have the Fool here too, Spirit. Why? Fool is here with the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. I'm telling you, there's something here about a new beginning. And the Nine of Pentacles, this has to do with your independence, okay? And you know, now you're having mirrored energy. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, okay? If this is a relationship, you guys are mirroring each other. You might want something new or trying to build your independence with this Fool card, and they don't want something to end. All right, Queen of Wands. They could be looking at you as the Queen of Wands, okay? Or there could be a Queen of Wands involved in this situation. I feel like most of yous are in the Queen of Swords energy, waiting to be the Queen of Wands, waiting to be able to feel inspired or free. Okay, this could also be a sign that it's time to get out and date, okay? You got the Seven of Swords here. Why is this, Spirit? Seven of Swords with the Hermit. Let me get one more, Spirit. With the Wheel. So, okay, first off, there could have been something that you were telling yourself that was holding you back, that kept you isolated from others, and this was not allowing the wheel to turn. Okay? For others of yous, you could be discovering that somebody was deceptive. And because of that, you pull back your energy, all right? And this is the blockage. This frees you, okay, from this blockage. Okay, but a lot of yous could be here something about the frequency of like worrying of how things are gonna happen in a new situation, because it feels like something is being held up that you were relying on so you can move forward. And because that thing is being held up, like you wonder, like, how am I gonna meet everything, the bills or whatever the situation is? And this could be cultivating like the energy of lack or worry, all right? And that there's a need to go within as the hermit and purge that so that the wheel can turn, okay? You and spirit having a conversation, you relying on spirit. See how she's meditating? She's floating, right? 4 cups, spirit. Four cups with the 3 of swords, all right? I feel like this is attached to a disappointment. Maybe it was easier to put all the swords in your back or blame yourself for something than it was to realize that you had to let somebody go because something that they did wasn't true, or it was a missed opportunity for them. Even though you may feel like it's a missed opportunity for you, the world, you closing out something that maybe you didn't want to. With the Magician, okay, I feel like you're rebirthing, okay, something here that is your deepest desire, okay, but there is also somebody who's going to come from the past, okay, because they have a deepest desire too. And I feel like the 5 of Wands, this brings an at odds energy. Okay, I told you this Santa Muerte is in reverse. Okay, somebody doesn't want something to end, and you're over here with the 9 of Pentacles and the Fool, like ready to go. Okay? And I feel like even in your oracle cards, the energy there was like, I just want to be free to go after what I want. But it was something that you felt was holding you back. And I felt like it's some way in the way you look at it. Now, the 10 of Cups is here. Spirit, why is this 10 of Cups here? You could have been stuck in your head about the 10 of Cups, about maybe when it was going to come, or, you know, a lot of times, you know, 10s are ending. So you could have been going through letting go of a relationship, or wondering if you should let go of a relationship or something from the past. This could be a job, right? Letting go of something, but how would you make the money forward? And Spirit's like, you're making a problem, an energetic problem, okay, a mental problem. Get out of the energy of I can't. Okay, like also Mercury retrograde is a perfect time to go back and look at projects that maybe in the past, you know, didn't take off. And it could be because maybe there was something you needed to clarify. Okay, so I feel like there is the energy of you needing to come out of that thought process, all right? You got the Ace of Swords. They're trying to give you clarity. They're like, you've always been the 9 of Pentacles. This is the minor arcana, basically, of the Empress, okay? You've always been the 9 of Pentacles. We always pull through for you, right? You're making a conflict, right? And that's not going to allow the 10 of Cups, whether it's in career, in personal life, wherever you worry you can't grow or birth or love, exponentially or fully. All right, so it's like they want you to purge a mindset. All right, Judgment. Why is Judgment here, Spirit? Can you show me why is Judgment here? Right, okay, so listen, a lot of people are leaving their jobs, they're changing their jobs. There's like a mass exodus of people wanting to be in the traditional workforce, at least here in the Americas, right? You have Judgment here. I feel like this is you making a decision about what's going to make you happy. For a lot of you, this could be career related, all right? 7 of Swords, you could have been lying to yourself like there's only one way to get money. There's only one way, and this way is to clock in, check in, you know, sit at a desk, slave for 10 hours, and repeat like Groundhog's Day, right? And I feel like Spirit's like, no, that's a deception. You have the Ten of Pentacles here, okay? You can create your abundance, okay? But the Five of Pentacles is here at the bottom of the deck, okay? So this is lack mentality, okay? For others of you, this is a divorce, okay? Could be a Scorpio of importance, but it feels like this could be a separation because of a deception, all right? The splitting of assets, okay? And you may be concerned, like, you know, how am I gonna make things happen on a much smaller salary or something like that? What we used to do as two people, I have to do now as one. But I feel like Spirit's like, don't worry, we got your back. Okay, Two of Cups, all right? Seven of Cups, okay? But you still stay looking. All right, but they're like, just trust in us. Queen of Cups, okay? You see her meditating on that? Just trust in us, okay? You can take the leap. We're here. We won't let you fall. Okay, so it feels like Spirit's asking you to exhibit some form of bravery in not feeling like you need a net. Okay, let's get an angel card. Let's see what they want to say about this. Sometimes you have to take a risk on yourself. Now, I'm not saying go into work tomorrow and quit your job. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, if you're being called to do something else, start building the plan towards that, okay? If you are coming out of a relationship, start building the type of life you want instead of concentrating on the life that you no longer wanted, okay? Or that no longer is feasible. So you have out here Grace and Antoinette. To help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. Okay, so, and I feel like you had this, this judication in reverse. There could be some type of holdup in a situation that may be beyond everyone's control. Okay, for instance, I remember I had to go to court once for something that I had been waiting on for quite some time. And the day that I was supposed to go to court, there was like some crazy snowstorm of like 20 inches. And court got canceled that day. And I had to come from another state. Right? But it was like an act of God. Right? And they had court, you know, the next day. But the point was that sometimes things turn out in a better way. And actually, I ended up getting a better judgment than I thought, okay? And it gave me more flexibility. Okay, so there's something here about, about not having to control something or judge something, okay? Judication, you could even, you know, this judication could be seen as you seeing a situation wrong or judging someone wrong, okay? Blessings in disguise, exactly. Okay, you got Ariel here. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. And you know, if you're one of my regulars, I keep saying, especially like since the last month, like meditate, meditate, meditate is coming through very strongly. You know, that there are new activations that are being brought in by Jupiter and that we need to stay open, okay? We need to be like an open channel, open vessel. You do have expansiveness here, exploration, all right? So it feels like they want to ignite something in you, okay? And you also have passion. And I feel like once something else is triggered, it feels like other areas click into place as well, okay? Now you have Fiona here. Now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help, okay? So part of the problem was that in the beginning, all I kept saying was there was something that you felt like you needed to carry the weight of on yourself, but that the whole time you were manifesting or co-creating with the divine. And it feels like they wanted you to come to them. Okay, maybe this was an exercise in humility. Okay, you did have that in reverse, but they just wanted you to accept that they're there for you. Okay, now you have Shanti here. I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead, which I told you, like this message of concern in reverse with the Nine of Pentacles. They're like, don't worry, we got your back. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I am going to take a, let's see what else Spirit wants to tell us about this situation. If I can pick these up. Spirit, what else do we need to know about this situation? Anything else, Spirit? For some of you, this could be a custody fight, okay? You got child neglect here, right? Drama starter. For some of you, this could be also like, let's say you have custody of your children and your ex gets married and now they want custody because they have somebody there. All right. And you might feel like that feminine is stirring the pot, right? But maybe it's a need to look at the situation because she can't employ something that this masculine doesn't allow. Okay, and maybe this masculine is looking for some type of confrontation that makes them feel better about themselves, crying over you in reverse. Okay, I feel like this person could be trying to use children in some way to cause you conflict. Okay. That's for some of you, those of you that are coming out of a relationship, a long standing thing, or maybe you have and you thought it was over, but the Santa Muerte is in reverse, like the ex is coming back, being a pain in the ass, maybe accusing you of things or trying to start drama. All right, let's get a deck to clarify that. Why is this child neglect here? Knight of Cups with the Empress, Page of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. Okay, so there could be somebody, like let's say you have an ex and they heard that you're dating, okay, and you're looking good and smelling good and feeling good like the Empress, right? And that you're getting new opportunities. Okay, Nine of Cups, you're looking all happy. This person wants to like, you know, maybe not pick up the kids when they said they would or do something that would upset you, because they want to like upend your frequency. Here's a drama starter, Spirit. Why? Right? If this is a coworker, okay, this coworker would be somebody that always got drama in their home life, okay, and they bring it to work with them too. Okay, so you might, you know, like be trying to just leave this place because it just feels like a headache every day, right? Drama starter in the Ten of Pentacles. This has something to do with your finances and somebody causing a difficulty, okay? Whether this is at work or in your personal relationship or your ex with their new person, all right? Girl fight, Spirit. Why? The Chariot in reverse, because it feels like you've let go of something, but somebody hasn't fucking totally moved on, okay? Give me 1 second. Apologies. Okay, so it feels like this person, they don't want to move on, okay? They still want drama. I feel like you've already, you know, like you're like, fine, go. You know, blessings to you both, all right? Just leave me the fuck alone. Crying over you in reverse. Yeah, because they don't want to let this shit go, okay? Whoever this is, okay? And even with a boss, let's say you were working for a small company. If you have a boss that's a real pain in the ass, all right? Puts you in their personal drama, gives you, expects way too much, doesn't allow you to have any personal time, always wants you answering the phone, right? All kinds of business like that, right? And you could be deciding to go your own way and they don't want to let you go your own way, or they're asking you to come back, but you know that it would be more of the same. All right, I feel like whoever this person is coming up as the Knight of Wands. They lack control of their impulses. Okay, the Sun, their ego, right? And that humility in reverse, that could also be them. This is like a person that is just sucks up all the fucking air out of the room, right? Nine of Pentacles, and you're just trying to do your own thing, right? And I feel like you've had to learn how to employ certain methods of outsmarting, okay, to not engage, okay? Okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do something that I used to do back in the day when I first started. Okay, for this portion will be for those of you that this is a relationship, all right? What would this person say to my collective, please? You're healed enough. Now unblock me. This person, I feel like you've tried to protect your energy, right? I feel like this is you, like this is some messy shit. Leave me out of it, all right? Or you could have thrown this person out and told him, get your shit and get out. Okay, but I feel like, you know, this even could have been like, this could have been a boss who fires you and then the next day wants you to come back in, like what happened? Okay, this could be a person with a very short temper who explodes a lot, okay? I feel like this person is concerned now because you don't want anything to do with them, Spirit. Anything else? Whether this person is at work or in your personal life, okay, this person feels like they rely on you heavily. You are my person. I communicate with you through music, okay? So maybe you're hearing songs that remind you of this person. I feel like they're thinking about, you know, what they did, but there's something about the ego space, okay, with this person, which makes me feel that's why you don't want to be involved. I told you they were the Knight of Wands. Okay, they fly off the handle. Look, what the hell, right? Like now that you pull back, they're like, but why? Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. This is you. Okay, you're like, look, I told you already, I don't want to be involved in that. Or this is what you're going to be saying. Whether it's this job calling you back with a weak ass apology, you know, or this is somebody from a past relationship, you know. Now they're telling you like it's always been you, or let's say you have an argumentative friend that blows up. You know, you always been my best friend, but you don't feel that energy. You feel like it no longer jives with you, okay? Let's get a love and romance. And I'm going to get up out of here. I have a couple of other things I need to do. Spirit, can you show me? So expect some people to come back into your sphere that you felt you let go of. Okay, somebody that maybe you had chemistry with. Okay, somebody, if it's a past person, could be asking you, or a friend, right, or family member, let's go on a vacation, right? You know, you got worth waiting for. Keep an open mind and getting to know each other. We're going to see why. Spirit, chemistry. magnetic, okay? You could also be releasing something because you want the 10 of cups, all right? I feel like this could be a little test to see if you'll go back to something that you know, like, you know, it's like putting on shoes that are too tight, right? And then your thing comes in. And I did tell you that in the beginning, that there's like something that you've been wanting to do, and Spirit's like, just trust in us, right? Now this honeymoon thing, divine feminine. Spirit is also saying fill your cup, okay? So like, let's say a friend calls you and is like, you know, we should go on a trip. Do it, right? Or do something for yourself, because maybe you're worried like, oh, but I can't because how will I do it? Because I'm worried. But Spirit's like, we will provide, okay? Worth waiting for with access granted, okay? Social media, fake profile hiding. I feel like there's also somebody watching you, which I feel like it's that drama starter person. Okay, they could even be putting up like fake pages so they could look at what you have, because you could have blocked this person already. All right. I feel like they're gonna out themselves. I also feel like it comes into play, especially if this is like a child case or custody case. It comes into play. Okay. Yeah. Keep an open mind. Karmic. All right. This is going to be attached to somebody you were dealing with. Okay. Or they could be using the new person to make them look like they're the one, but it's really, you know, like your ex who's like stirring the pot. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I feel like you asked the divine to send you your person, and they are wish, okay? But it's not going to be what you think, all right? It's going to be something that's even better for you that you might not have thought about. Getting to know each other, okay? As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens and you have happiness. Okay, so there's somebody new coming in. I feel like this is going to be towards March. Okay, and I feel like a lot of yous are going to be not as believing or trusting as you have in the past. And it's because you had this experience with somebody who's like very all over the place. This other person is still very focused on you too, okay? So they could be all in your business. If they have passcodes to like, you know, your credit card statements, bank accounts, you need to change that because they're all up in there. Okay, telepathic dreams and songs, they're still very mentally, energetically attached to you. And it's because now they finally getting the fact that you don't want them. All right. So that's pretty much, do I want to hit another deck? Yeah, no, I'm going to leave it. No, let's get a postcard and then we're gone. Spirit, can I get one postcard for my collective about what this Mercury retrograde, you have some advice for them as to how to navigate this Mercury retrograde? That's not part of the deck. That's the, okay. You have advice for them as far as this Mercury retrograde? One card, please. One card, please. Thank you. Dearest you, you have a unique purpose and destiny that only you can fulfill. But first you need to know that destiny isn't a destination. You don't arrive at some special place where you poof, you're perfect and happy all the time. It's about establishing and firming up a commitment to a certain experience, whatever form that takes. Your soul knows what you need to experience. Your destiny is to be present at all of life's adventures, to discover your talents and full potential through allowing inspiration to lead you, and to risk standing apart from the crowd to listen to your soul. You are special as much as you are part of a great whole. Both truths have led you to this moment where we are saying you are on the right track, even if your ego self doesn't see that. Listen to your soul. Check in with spirit. Keep going. Okay, spirit loves you. Life loves you. We love you. Remember, you had that card, something about, where is it? The humility signs, expansiveness, sustainability, all right? And the transits. So it feels like this, your soul knows what to do, right? Experience the adventures. I felt like some of yous were changing your job or changing your relationship or your status in some way, and that there's some fear here, but Spirit's like, stay present. We have you, okay? What does it say here? You are special as much as you are also paradoxically one with the world and individual, yet part of the great whole. So, and I said to you, you could be small and yet part of the bigger puzzle. And I feel like Spirit wants you to have that connectivity, to understand that everything happens for a reason, even the negative things, right? I also feel like this is the end of a journey and you're going towards something, but there's going to be somebody, a test, who's going to try to drag you back in. Like Al Pacino says, you know, every time I get out, they try to drag me back in. It's going to be that type of energy, all right? And I feel like Spirit is giving you the opportunity to pick your frequency. Do you want to go back to the merry-go-round, or do you, whether this is a job or relationship, do you feel like you need this, or do you want to step into your own power? All right, so that's what I have for you guys. I'd just like to say thank you to my returning subscribers for coming through and spending a little time with me. And if you're a new viewer and you felt that I resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and comment, because I'd love to have you as part of the Lovely Soul family. I'm wishing y'all light and love and blessings on blessings. Namaste.